The following video was pre-recorded on twitch.tv/codedman9000. More information on the stream times at the end of the video. Previously on Stone to Space, we began our story creating a small settlement. We then moved to a new area under the watchful eye of the king. After gaining the king's approval, we then began cultivating Shady Acres. This was the end of Chapter 1. As we began Chapter 2, we started creating our third new town. We also began our first side story, focusing on a citizen named Cody Stone. We then went back to our main city and continued growing it. We practiced our traffic management by providing people with ways to get to their destinations in multiple cities around the world. We continued growing our population, created a shopping center, and our transportation network ended up earning us a bit of money over time. For our next side story, we traveled to another brick in the mall to create a shopping center focused on a fast food restaurant within our city. After getting close to going bankrupt, we then traveled to a new place, learning different food recipes and starting our new restaurant. We continued growing the city by adding multiple tree farms up on a hill, more to our education system, and also general population growth, like a new neighborhood. We then took 50 days to build up a trading card shop. We continued to grow our population. We also moved around the different types of industries we had close to the downtown area. In Hitman, we followed Agent 47 as he took out wanted people within our city. We then went to Prison Architect to create our city's prison that would be strong enough to hold 600 prisoners and Agent 47, the most dangerous hitman our town has seen. After the city's prison was completed, we then watched Agent 47 complete his final mission, which ended up with him getting caught and thrown into prison. We then added to the city by making a hospital, upgrading our service and transportation areas, making a high school and city park, row housing to finish off downtown area, and we also moved our farming to 2 different new farmlands, the first of which we created a small town around. We then started our final side story by going back to another brick in the mall and creating a mall for our city. We started with a grocery store selling every item and then branched off into an actual mall with small stores selling niche goods, as well as having some specialty buildings. Halfway through creating our mall, we took a detour to a software company that was earning money by programming multiple things. At the end of the company, we had created 2 video games that would be sold to our mall as arcade games for our machines. We then went back to our mall and finished making one of every specialty store. Afterwards, we went on to play our 6 arcade games. Hello and welcome to a Twitch Plays Along series called Stone to Space. We are in Chapter 2, The Modern Era. Today we are playing Stacklands. We're going to continue our run on Moon 122, but we are going to choose someone to go on the rowboat to the other island. I don't think we need to prepare anything. Before we go out on the boat, we have to feed every villager. So I think we should probably try to wait until the very end of this moon. I'll do it. I'll go to the other island. Well, do you want to choose who you're going to be? These are our different people that we have. We could do a roll for it. We have 7 people here. We could do a roll 7 to see who gets sent out. And it'll just go in order from left to right. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else we need to do before we leave. This is set up for us to make stews. We have, I think, 5 or 6 stews right here that they're going to eat from first. We have a lot of extra food afterwards. Oh, we have people over here too. I forgot about them. And we have a second mage. Is that why I placed them over here? Because they were going to be the one that goes? 20% chance of lifesteal. This is the one that was supposed to go on the rowboat. So I think we are safe to just send them out. I don't think we need to prepare this area. Because each time you leave an area, you have to feed the person. And I want enough food that when we come back, we can stay another day. Because we're probably going to have to set up food right away when we come back. Things that we need for sure is probably glass from sand and gold to make keys. Oh, we also didn't do the Wicked Witch yet. We should probably do that first. which is in the strange portal. Is this our 7 or is this 6? That's 6, so we actually do bring everyone. We're gonna go fight the Wicked Witch first, and then we'll go to the other island. Because that, I think, is the last boss for this island. We have Grand Scheme here. Build a cathedral on the mainland. We need glass and gold for that, which we have to go to the other island for. And then we have stuff here that's probably going to get unlocked on the other island. And then strengthen up, I think, is... crab scale armor. We need crabs from the other island. And then there's one more that unlocks after that, or 2 more. I can't tell what the fraction is, if that's the completed out of uncompleted. Which means... oh, we have break a bottle. So we do have 2 left out of this, which require the other island. I'm gonna actually leave that open. Other than that, everything else is completed on the quests. We obviously don't have every idea, but you can't really tell what you're missing. We're gonna go straight into the portal. We should start immediately where the witch is, because I think that's where we left. Okay, we are starting immediately with the Wicked Witch. Or her minions first. Oh, she's right there, never mind. I'm pretty sure we had everyone get healed first before we ended stream, but I'm not entirely sure. We're not evenly numbered, and as soon as one of these people die... she's staring, she is staring. Can I pause right now? Oh, I can. Okay, well... What? What? These are greenies. It helps with teeth. It's a mixture of salmon and chicken flavors. I bought 2 bags, and then I separated them and mixed them together. Want to smell? Sniff test? I still haven't moved my 3D printer camera. And I should probably write that down, because we did talk about this like weeks ago, having that specific camera. Like this I have an L-shaped table, so in front of me is one portion, and it comes from here back to the end of this blanket. And I was thinking having a camera facing, you know, that way from this side, so you guys would see Tori, you'd see her water bowl and everything like that. Do it webcam fix. I mean, I could do it right now, but I also don't know where to put it on screen. Actually, we already have it set up on the scene for when I have 3D printers. But right now, you see an empty Burger King cup because I am at some point going to make a cup holder insert, because on a school bus, the cup holders obviously have a circle for you to put the cup in, but then it has just like an L shape to hold the bottom. And when you have something like a small soda bottle or water bottle, it doesn't have much space for it to hold the bottle. It kind of just falls right through. So I'm at some point going to make a cup holder that goes inside that and holds smaller bottles, and I needed the Burger King cup for the size. 3D printer, 3D print a camera stand. Does this one need it? I'm trying to see it because it's underneath my monitor. I think the one that I use for the 3D printer has a decent stand built into it. I didn't hear Farfetch's noise. Did I not do a Farfetch? There's a Farfetch in chat, that's Gen 1. That should have played a noise. And Tori's done her treats. I'm gonna go in here just to make sure that I actually did a far-fetched one. Is in number order. The things that are not as a noise on here. I do have far-fetched. Did I spell it wrong? Wildfetch. Message contains a wild Farfetch. That was the only way for me to distinguish one thing from another. I know it played for other noises, but I don't know if it played this sound. Okay, that's me playing the noise. But I didn't hear it pop up when it popped up. Hopefully it works later. I'll ignore it for now. Maybe I just didn't hear it when it first came out. What was I talking about beforehand? Oh, the Pokemon noises. There are a few Pokemon excluded from all the lists, so it's not exactly 151 Pokemon from the original games. I apparently caught Farfetch, so that noise is still working. So you only get one starter when you first sign up for the extension. You can never get more starters than that, as far as I can tell. And then legendaries are event-based things through, I think, their Discord from what I read into, but I could be wrong about it being on their Discord only. So I didn't do any of the starter noises, and I didn't do any of the legendaries, so that's 9 starters, 3 birds, Mew and Mewtwo. $16? No. 15 Pokemon not included? Missing Note doesn't have a noise, as far as I know. For those that haven't played Pokemon, Missing Note is a glitch that became a Pokemon. So when you do certain glitches in the games, it would give you a Pokemon, and its name is Missing No in the game, because it's missing number. But there wasn't enough characters. I think it's strong? I don't know. I've never had the original Pokemon games from the original Game Boy, so I never had that glitch. I started with the Game Boy Advance, so I did Fire Red, Leaf Green, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. That's when I started playing it. Which is Generation 3. Anyway, we should probably keep fighting. I think the Dark Office... Oh, well, it killed 2 people. Here's another pirate. Did we get anything cool out of this? We got a helmet, but I don't think we need helmets for anyone. We got a raw fish for food. The rest I don't really care about. We have a ton of coins. And she's just get perma-stunned. Luckily, we haven't had anyone die, and it doesn't look like anyone is low health enough to be concerned about. She's pretty much doing only 1 damage per attack. Oh no, that's normal for the Wicked Witch. Ooh, that person did 8 damage. We might be doing more damage because of the food I made them eat before we came in here. That's the magic broom from defeating the witch. Yet a dark source still lingers. So what that means is that we just come back occasionally. We can rebattle her. For those that haven't done it. I can continue going, but we finished the quest, which was defeat her. So I am going to flee the forest because it's just going to get more difficult and stronger enemies. Other than that, I don't really care about it. Magic broom. I want to know what it does. 15% to heal all friendlies, +2 to attack, +3 to hit chance, and +2 to damage. I'm assuming that is going to be either a wizard or a mage. So I want to see if it does anything better than what they already have. First, let's get dust in there. I'm going to cook the raw fish, coin, and helmet. All these chests here have 100 coins in them, so I was not at all concerned with getting money. This is our total bank account right here. So we have 13 chests that are completely full. You're gonna go on top of the eggs. But I kind of want this stove to fit. No, actually, I could put it right there. Okay, magic broom. 50% chance to heal all friendlies. That's the first thing I'm gonna worry about. 10% chance and 2 damage. So this is automatically better than that magic wand. 10%, 2 damage, 15%, 2 damage. With the lowest health, so this prioritizes the lowest health person. And now we have 3 mages. Was this the wizard? Magic wing. 10% chance to make a random friendly invulnerable. And 20% chance to lifesteal. So I think I should keep this for like a battle. Because this will prioritize whoever has the least. Not just random friendly. Which I think does mean it could heal a person that is fully healed. Or at least try to. Traveling cart is here. I don't care about the traveling cart. We did get a good thing from them before in the last stream, but other than that, hasn't been really anything good. Okay, I'm gonna keep them all together. I'm gonna keep this magic wand here. Actually, we have a list of things over here. The things we're keeping in case we need it. We have the raw fish. I can put that on there. Alright, we're gonna get ready to send this mage on the rowboat. I don't think I need to do anything else. We have extra things set up. We can't bring anything as far as I know. This says can only carry 1 card. As far as I know, the villager counts as that 1 card. We can later on make a boat that's bigger that I think holds either 7 or 10 cards, including the villager. Are sure you want to set off? This will first end the current moon and feed all your villagers. So they just ate. They're going to eat again. So this is what I meant by we should have probably did it at the end of a day. Because that it wouldn't have been like wasting. And we have our first cards. While at the island, you won't be able to take care of anything on the mainland, but that just means that the mainland is paused. It doesn't mean that they're still there and eating. We could spend like 100 days here and go back and it would still have the same amount of food waiting there. We can go back at any time, but the rowboat has a loading bar. Rowboat can only carry a single card. Other boats allow you to bring more cards back and forth. Both son you guys before. If all your villagers die, you will be returned to the mainland, because obviously there's no one here. Okay, and why can't I scroll or move? Guess I have to open this first. There we go. So we're gonna automatically pause. Seaweed is a food item. We can mix that with fish to make seaweed. And rowboat doesn't have the loading bar anymore. Shells are the money. And we have sand here, which I think is the end goal of that. Actually, we can do something with it. No, we can't. I think I need more than 1 piece of sand. We have driftwood. This is how we get wood. I think we only get 2 pieces. The Island of Ideapack is now available. So I'm going to try to get a lumberyard and a quarry set up over here so that we don't have to go back and forth for wood. Banana tree gives us bananas. Some pirates have parrots, and there's also a monkey that we could occasionally get, and I think we have to sell our wood immediately just to get some money. The monkeys, if we feed them a banana, they will become tamed just like the dogs if we feed them a bone. It's not really fair, 7 of you, to be beating up that old lady. I just noticed that now, Regis. We have another banana, and we have 2 flint, which sell for 2 gold. I'm just gonna keep opening things. We have a fishing spot. Now, I think we get fish from that, obviously. But aside from that, I thought we needed a certain tool. What is going on with the cursor? I'm gonna sell 1 banana. How many more do we have on here? 3 undiscovered. We now have another pack. Oh, we got a cod from it. So I need to kill the fish first, probably. Oh, we're not on the fast speed. There we go. And I think we just connect it together and it becomes sushi? Look at that. Okay, next pack. Well, time to feed. So that alone, that 1 sushi fed our mage. A lot of driftwood and a fishing spot for another piece of fish. Actually, I'm going to save that for later. And hope that we get some seaweed from something. Still have 3 undiscovered. So I think we're going to immediately sell... Oh, we can sell our sand. Better reason to keep that. Oh, right. And over here on this island, we have a spoil timer on everything food related. There's a cotton plant that's used for something, and we have our seaweed. Let's put on the fast speed. So we'll get our sushi made, and I'm going to put it on the bottom of this banana, so hopefully it takes from the top of the pack. I'm going to pause because it's about to be the next moon. And I put him on the cotton plant. Hopefully they take from the top, otherwise I think it's going to take the sushi again. It did not. Okay. And bananas are only one food. Now the cotton we can use later on for something else. But for right now, it's going to be used for coins. And I'm actually going to keep the banana. Okay, we got a bunch of things that can give us some stuff. We got cotton here. Driftwood here for wood. We have goop from the rotten banana. Which doesn't sell for anything, but I think it's used later on for something. I just don't remember what. We got more sand. Alone, does that do anything? What about if I put a villager? Sand turns into sandstone when you stack them. So this is the stone for this area. You have a villager again. A banana and half a sushi. Let's save that for later. I'm going to put you on the driftwood. And I'm going to sell this sandstone. Actually, we should have kept the sandstone to make this into a lumber yard. We'll have to keep an eye out for sand. We have 2 fishing spots, and a piece of driftwood. So if we need food in a pinch, we can do that. Did we get flint already? For fire pit? I don't think we have a way to cook our food yet. We have a stick. We're gonna keep that for later. I need money. Let's do this the cheaper way. Stick in a piece of wood. Oh, that's a good point. We could probably turn all of our wood into sticks and then just double the amount of money. I'm gonna do that. We have a piece of flint, so I'm gonna attempt to make a fire pit. I just don't remember how. I don't know why this is closed. Make a rope. That's probably from cotton. Where is it? Campfire. Flint and stick. Okay. That was close. We have banana trees that we can use to get some more food, but I'm going to wait until we're in the next day so that we're not... making these go bad. That's the word. So now we should have 6 coins. We can buy 2 of these packs. I'm still trying to get that last 2 coins that are undiscovered. Nothing new in that. There's the first monkey. We can give it a banana and it will be tamed. But because it requires food, I'm not going to do that because right now we're only trying to feed 1 person. I'm actually going to fight the monkey. And then tomorrow, I'll make the villager go through the banana trees so that we get food, because this is going to be all of our food. Started the next moon. We have a banana, but that's not enough. Now we have 2 bananas. I just rushed through all the banana trees. Pause immediately. Quailfish is in chat. That's Gen 2. That's why there was no noise for that one. We got another stick. Since we have wood here, we're going to turn them all into sticks. When I have a piece of sandstone, that's when I'll worry about keeping wood. Now, we can sell bananas, so I'm going to keep the 2 freshest ones. Sell the rest. And the same with the sticks. And I think I grabbed 6 there. I did, look at that. We only have 2, well, we only have 1 undiscovered card now. Got another piece of flint. That I'm just going to sell immediately. Here's a cotton plant. And we have seaweed for another fish. And I'm keeping the fishing spots so that we could sell, cook a fish immediately if we need it. Fight the cod. Make some seaweed. Add that to the bottom of the list. We have bananas that are expiring, so I'm just going to sell them since we're not close to the end of the day. We should eat those 2 bananas before they spoil, even if the timer starts going down for them. We have some cotton here. And do something out of cotton. Don't know what it's going to make because I don't remember. Oh, that ate the sushi first. You were supposed to eat the bananas first. Don't know why I chose the bottom of the list. There's a piece of rope that did the quest here. Make a fish trap. We can put a fish trap in a fishing spot and it gets more fish or better fish, I forget. I know with the fish trap we can give it a certain type of food and it will find better fish or different types of fish. Because right now we're only getting cod from the fishing spot. Can we get that last card from this? Apparently not. We do have 2 flint though. Sell them. We're going to put this fishing spot over here for later. And I'm going to get some wood. Or more sticks. For more money. Those bananas might expire before the end of the day, but I'm not really worried right now. We have the fishing spots if we need it. There's another banana in case that does go bad. Put you on the cotton. Make another piece of rope, see if that does anything. Bring you down here. They did eat the bananas that were spoiling, so that's good. We have a pirate boat. This is our first attack thing. It's just like the portals in the other map, but instead it's going to have pirates. We can't move it. Does 2 ropes do anything? No, I think it's 3 ropes does something. Okay, you're going to go up here. Give me the last card that I need. Seagull, that's the last card, and it is a attack thing. I am going to wait until the pirate ship pops out. We'll battle it all. It's only 1 pirate and 1 seagull, though. We shouldn't do too bad. We got a piece of raw fish for this. There we go. And a pirate saber. 7% chance to make self invulnerable, and does attack speeds and hit chance damage. We're going to keep that over here for now. We have a cotton plant. Don't remember putting that over there. Must have been from the news pack. Combine them. Driftwood. Put this over here. That still does nothing. Okay. And we're on to the next day. Don't eat the fish. Thank you. I want to keep this for a piece of seaweed. But I also want to cook it so that we have better food by the end of the day. Now that we're done with the first pack, we're going to start buying only the second pack. Here's a piece of seaweed. Immediately take you off. We have an idea for fabric, which is 4 cotton and a villager. So we probably shouldn't have mixed it all with the rope. Fish trap, on the other hand, is a fishing spot, a piece of stone, and rope. We need another piece of sand to make a piece of stone. But fabric is used for the boat, I think. Could be wrong on that. I'm going to keep the rope until we need to sell cards, just for space. Hopefully, they eat the banana and not the piece of sushi. Another one of these. Here's an idea for slop. Or sloop. 2 plank, 1 sail, and a villager. This is the boat that I was telling you guys about before that holds 10 cards. And then we have shell chest, which is 1 shell and 2 pieces of wood. Probably make one of those. And sloop is for the boat. Just so that we can go like this. And not have a lot of coins all around the place. I am going to do a fishing spot since we have some sushi, seaweed for sushi. And the thing turned into goop. The banana. There's our cod. Battle the cod. Add it to the seaweed. And we have 2 pieces of sushi. So we could feed 2 people right now if we needed to. Which might not be a good thing, because I think this might expire before the next day. We have the idea for rope, which we already figured out how to do, and we already know how to make sandstone. We have banana tree and cotton. We're going to make a piece of fabric, and we have another thing of seaweed. So after we do the 2 cotton, I'm going to do the fishing spot. We'll battle the fish. We'll make it a sushi. Bring it down here. I'm going to bring you to here. You're going to make a piece of fabric. That made a piece of rope. What was fabric? Down here. 4 cotton. I thought it was 2. Okay, we have more rope in case we need it. Go on the banana tree. Meantime. Oh. We're gonna get the next pack, is what I was gonna say. Another fishing spot. We have a sail, which is 1 fabric and 1 rope. And we have charcoal, which is campfire and wood, which we found out in the other map because I had to look up how to heal someone that was poisoned. We have 2 bananas. I'm going to get rid of them because we don't need them. And fishing spot for another thing of sushi. Takes quite a while to go through a fishing spot, I'm surprised. Add that to the usual. Come down here. Not like that. I'm going to sell the sail. That's not the pack I meant to do. I meant to go into the 6. We have this. We have another fishing spot for another thing of sushi. We're obviously going to do that. Quick and easy cod. Banana tree. Better villager. Next moon. That's not what I meant. This is what I wanted to get. We have a chili pepper and a raw meat. Lime and a raw fish makes ceviche. We have a monkey down here. I don't want the monkey. We have 2 pieces of raw meat now. The chili pepper is a growable thing that is part of a meal that I don't remember how to make. Where's the idea that I didn't look at? Ceviche. You're gonna go up here. I'm going to make these in the sticks to sell for a higher price. And we're going to keep this as long as I can. I don't think it expires, but if it does, we'll sell it before it does. I'm going to cook the raw meat for some food. And then I have enough for just 1 more pack. We have raw crab meat, a bottle of rum. Gets villagers drunk, and I think that's how we tame a pirate. Tamago sushi is an omelet with seaweed. We're gonna sell that. And we have a crab that we can attack for food. That's how we get raw crab meat. So I'm gonna add that to the list here. These 2 bananas are gonna expire soon. I went to sell that, and it didn't. Oh, because we ate it. Okay. We don't have a lot of money, so I'm gonna just sell all the rope that we have and keep buying more. How many more do we have in this? 4 undiscovered cards. Well, there is 1 of them. 2 of them. We have another bottle of rum. We have a lime. Chili pepper does expire after some point. Okay. We have seafood stew, campfire, raw crab meat, raw fish, and a chili pepper. Some of this is going to expire, I think, before it gets eaten. No, we should only have 2 cards left to discover. There's 1 of them. That's sushi. We know how to make sushi. Raw crab meat can go over here. Raw meat can go over here. Banana, chili, and lime. I'm just gonna sell. Hope that we get them again later. More cooked meat. Didn't get anything new, but we got a fishing spot. I'm just gonna sell that immediately. I think we're gonna sell the bottles of rum as well, because that gives me enough for 1 pack on its own. Another piece of raw meat. What are we not getting from this? We'll get 4 pieces of cotton so we can make some fabric. Now, what I should probably do... Advanced Archipelago is unlocked, apparently. We have to sell 1 single card. I don't want to sell the sand. The sushi is going to expire, so let's sell the sushi. And we have enough for another card. Still didn't get anything new. But we did get the cotton plant, so that we can get 4 pieces of cotton. Then we're gonna battle the monkey. Battle the monkey, there we go. That monkey is beating our butt. Okay, now a bunch of food here is going to expire soon. That's some cooked meat. Hopefully they eat the one that's going to expire. There we go. Another pirate butt has appeared. So you go there. Are they going to expire before they get cooked? I think they are, so I'm going to grab these. Put them back on, and I'm going to sell all this. We have a pirate to fight. Just one. We got a tiger fur coat. Max health plus 10, defense plus 1. 5% chance to stun target. We're going to keep this for later. I'll put it with the pirate saber. Let's try to get that last card out of here. I can get 2 packs if we need it, but I'm going to try not to get another pack. Apparently I need that other pack. Still didn't get it out of this. Okay. We do have a crab to fight. Oh, there's a mama crab that appeared. And she seems angry. I am going to slow down the speed, because I don't know if we're going to win. I think the mama crab is how we get the crab armor, or things to make crab armor. Hopefully this crab doesn't go in there. It's not looking too good. She got stunned, but we're not attacking quickly while she's stunned. Oh, now we're stunned. See, she's attacking as quickly as I want the mage to attack. And he apparently healed himself a little bit. Oh, I got stunned twice. Time to feed him. So he at least gets a little bit of health. We have to sell 5 cards. I want to grab stuff that is going to expire. Goop, that's 4. We need 1 more. We'll add the chili pepper. There's a hippowdon in chat if anyone wants a hippo. We are getting her closer to our health, but I'm not too positive on us winning. And we're stunned. And we're stunned again. You have a chance to heal yourself, right? Lifesteal is what it was. Okay. We're getting very low. If she stuns me again, I think we might lose. I think we might make it to the next moon, but at the same time, I don't know. Because he only has 2 hits left. Oh, he stole her health. Never mind. We're fine. There's the crab scale armor, which we needed for the quest in the other island. We have to take this with us. Let's do a shout out, because I just found out that a certain someone just went live. I don't know what she's playing, but Small Town Sophie is currently live. If you guys want to go say hi to one of her friends. Okay, we're going to sell the lime. We're going to battle this crab, because the crab shouldn't do too much to us. Being only 5 health. It'd be ironic if this small crab kills us, though. Nope. We do 5 damage, pretty much. Okay, this crab meat is going to expire. I want them to eat that first, for sure. I was going to sell it, but then I realized how close we are to the next day. Good, they did eat it. But now the cooked meat is going to expire soon. Oh, cooked meat is right there. I thought that was raw meat. Okay, we have another fishing spot. I'm going to put it up here, and we're going to get some wood out of the driftwood. What do we still need out of this one pack? It's none of that. Fast forward to this. More fish, or crab, I should say. We have more cooked meat. Sell that. Buy another pack, since apparently we didn't get it. I'm trying to get... Nothing new in here. I'm gonna start selling the fishing spots because we don't have anything to go in them. Battle the monkey. We got some poop. How do we get sand from the original pack? And we got a piece of sand, look at that. Then we need 3 wood, piece of sandstone. Or is it this? Yeah. It's gonna tell us to sell stuff. We need to sell 3 cards. Fabric wood and this piece of food. Actually, we might only have to sell those 2 pieces of food. Or items. Because I think we're going to eat that piece of crab, which will take 1 card away from it. From the total. So it should say 2 cards. Yep. Add that to the list. This is going to make us a lumber yard, if I did my math right. Yep. So now we can make our own wood occasionally. Now we just have to do the opposite. We have to get 6 pieces of sand and a piece of wood. Any of the others also give us sand occasionally? Looks like it's just the first pack. Maybe the second pack. Second pack also gives it to us. But it's another coin more expensive. Still want to get this last card out. Oh, it's a parrot! A parrot. There, it's the last one. Climb up there. We have another fishing spot. I'm going to battle the parrot. And get the next pack. We got an iron bar, and we got an idea for a coin. Which is a gold bar, a piece of wood, and a smelter. So that makes the money on the other map. We could bring gold from here over there, and then just create our own coins. Then we also have the idea of a bottle of rum, which we need distillery, cane sugar, and a bottle of water. We are not going to do that for any time soon. I do want to get the sand, though. No sand. Do sand, look at that. We got a piece of cotton, so we can do some clothing, I think. Not clothing. Different thing. Combine them so we get more money from it. Banana trees. You guys should have been combining. Sell all that. Why aren't they going straight into the chest? And combine these. We're gonna have to sell a food. I think that's going to expire first. We ate a piece, so we shouldn't have to sell anything. No, okay. You can come down here. I don't think that raw crab meat is going to get cooked before it expires. Let's do that. I'm going to take this also and sell it. And then let's try to get more sand. A seagull to fight. Flint, driftwood. Another seagull. I should have probably waited. He should be fine. It's only a seagull. If we get some seaweed, we have fish that we can put together to make sushi. And I'm trying to get the quarry so that we can make sheds quicker. We need to get this card limit up past 20. Fast forward through this. Pause every so often. And time to sell things after we eat. We're going to sell the bananas, the rope, and the flint. Raw fish should be over here. We got cooked meat. We could probably sell cooked meat. This, I think, is the amount that we need. Or we need one more card. Put a fishing spot on top of that. Okay, fast forward, they're getting all the wood. Should probably keep a piece down here for this. More money, more cards. Sand, if we got another piece of sand. Sell the flint immediately. Another pack, try to get more sand. Nope. That was sandstone, that's not what I meant to do it on. We need 2 pieces of sand. Sell these, sell that, get another pack. We got seaweed. So, at the start of the next day, we can grab this fish off of here and combine it with the seaweed and make sushi. Oh, we apparently don't have to sell anything, that's good. You are going to be sold, though. There's sand. Seaweed for fish. 2 cotton plants. We'll go through these to make a bunch of things to sell. And time for next day. We need to sell 8 cards. 7 cards now. That would probably be the bananas and the wood that I was trying to work on, so that we get more money from it. And we have a pirate boat again. It's a stick for more money. I'll quickly go through all this. Ah, love it. That's something we won't have to fight right away. We got a coin. We can't use a coin here. Why do we get a coin from that? Wait, no, it's 4 to make a piece of fabric. that sells for 5 shells. Use the seaweed! Why? You weren't supposed to use seaweed, you were supposed to use the food here. That's stupid, I don't like that. 2 packs to try and get the sand. Oh, we got sand right away, look at that. We didn't really need this, so I'm gonna sell that piece of sand. Because we already have what we need here. We have some goop. We're gonna need something for food soon. We have a quarry. I'm going to try to get a banana tree. I got a banana tree right away. We also have a banana. So I'm not gonna worry about that anymore. Actually, I should do 1 banana. And then go back to the driftwood. Time to feed our villager. We have to sell a whole 1 card that's going to be this goop. Get a bunch of sticks going so we can sell them for double the price. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Stop it. Sell all of these. Island Insights. Banana tree while I do this. We have Frigate. Or Frigate. It's another boat. 10 plank, 3 sail, 2 villagers. So we could make the first boat if we go to it. It's obviously not bottle of rum. Oh, we have the idea for gold mine? Oh, it's right here. Look at that. Gold ore, wood, stone, and a flint. We don't have either of those 2 things. I can't make that even if I wanted to. Frigate. It must be Italian. Where's the boat? I forget what it was called. I think it was Seafood Stew. We looked at that already. Wasn't it like Sloop or something? Rowboat, Sloop. It is Sloop. Okay. So this holds 10 cards. We could make 3 sails, put that on the boat with our person, bring them back to the other island, and then make this boat so that we don't have to bring another villager here. I want to keep this island thing to being like a low maintenance thing. We only bring 1 person over here to get a few items and bring them back. It's going to take a little bit before we get to that point though. So we probably should start trying to work on this. We need 1 sail. We can make our 2 planks. We just need... We don't even know how to make a sail, do we? Oh, no, we do. 1 fabric and 1 rope. So we need 6 pieces of cotton? I think, if my math is right. So what do we get? Cotton plants there. This one too. And I don't see it in here, but apparently we could get sandstone from Island Insights. Oh, we got our first glass. We have a gold bar, which is obvious, it's just like the iron bar. We have empty bottle, which is campfire, and 2 pieces of glass. That's new to us. Keep this. There's a whalemur in chat, and if you can't tell by the name, it is a whale. Whalemur is a very small bubble-shaped whale, and then it evolves into Whale Lord, which is, as far as I know, still considered the largest Pokemon. It is... I used to know the exact length of it because it was compared to something else like 10 football fields long or something like that. Which would be, 1,000 yards? had to think about that because I'm not good with yards. That didn't give us the thing that I was looking for. Let's just fast forward. We're gonna eat the 2 bananas that are spoiling. Then we need food. Which we're getting from the cooked crab meat, hopefully. That's glass. I thought that was flint. We have these to sell if we need to, so I'll just combine them. So I don't think they're going to do anything to us. We have 1 cotton plant. We have 2 cotton plants. That gives us 2/3 of what we need. We need 1 more cotton plant. There's our second banana. Driftwood for some sticks for a higher price. We have sand, so we could go like this. Combine them and then sell the stone. Probably for a high price. It looks like they were sold for the same price. And I will put the crab on top. I'm going to go like this and start getting our cotton. We're going to do the sale first, but we're going to have to sell a bunch of cards. How many do we have to sell? 4. Okay. That going. That's our fabric for later. I'm gonna put the glass on here in case we don't need it. We just need 1 more cotton plant. And we have the cotton plant, look at that. We don't have any more sand to put there, so we're not gonna do anything with that. But just to make sure. Oh, we need a sail. That's fabric and rope. I was wondering why we needed rope. Because it's a 2-step process here. You onto there. And then this, if I can grab it, gets combined with 2 planks. So we're gonna have to set him up with the quarry. But we can actually get some wood from here. Not the quarry, the lumber camp is what I meant to go to. We sold that stuff before we needed to. We now have no food, but we have the fishing spots. So let's do at least 1 fishing spot for a piece of cooked food. Oh, we have to battle the cod, I forgot. We might be in trouble for food, so let's try and get a banana tree. We have a banana. Still no banana. Just want 1 more banana. There's a banana tree. I think this is going to take a moment to cook. Longer than this guy has to wait. Sell that. Combine these. Sell them. We have a cotton plant here. Let's try and break them into cotton. Ah, we didn't make it to the next day. Oh, the grilled fish made it to the next day. Nice. I really thought I wasn't going to make it. We have to sell a whole 1 card. I'm going to sell the bottom banana. We're going to combine this. I don't think that's how it's supposed to be made, but okay. Now, since we don't have a sawmill, it takes us 3 wood to make a plank. We need 3 planks. Not right there. We should be able to eat these bananas before they spoil. Need 1 more piece of wood. There we go. Pirate boat appeared. That's not good for us. You there. There's a pirate friend. Please leave me alone until that's done. Okay, now you can go battle. That was an easy kill. We need food. Do grilling and brewing. We should be able to get raw fish. Get some wood out of this. We might not cook that meat in time. I don't think we're going to cook that meat in time. So I'm gonna keep trying to get a banana. There's one. Need one more banana. There we go. That up there, this up here. These are all things that we need to look at before we sell them. We need to sell 14 cards. Well, it's really going to be 13. It's going to have to be most of this stuff. Eat the bananas first. Thank you. 12 cards. 6 cards. We're gonna have to sell one of the wood. That's probably the easiest thing to sell, is the piece of wood. Battle the seagull, since it's gonna keep following us. Immediately made piece of raw fish. Make that one more piece of food. Add this back onto there. You need to make that last plank. This down here. That should be the last thing. It's not. It's 2 planks. I made an extra plank by accident. Now it makes a little boat. We're going to sell the rowboat. We can now bring the coins with us back to the other island. Do we need to leave? Is it worth trying to find gold? We take the gold ore back to our mainland and then make a gold mine in the mainland. Or does the gold mine have to be on this map? I don't know. What I do think we need to do is focus on a warehouse, which needs an iron bar. We're not going to do warehouse, so that means we need to do sheds instead, which is wood, stone, and a stick, and that increases our card cap. Up here, this fraction, if... I'm explaining for those who just came in. If our fraction is more than a second number, we have to sell cards in order to progress to the next stage, the next day of the game, which is called a moon. This fraction here is how much food we require for our people. Each person requires 2 pieces of food. We can have an animal which works as a person but requires only 1 piece of food. We also have babies that we can create, and a baby also requires only 1 piece of food. So right now we have more food than we need, and I'm guessing it's counting 1 as the raw fish, because we should have an even number since both the cooked crab and cooked meat both only feed for 2. Let's make babies. Of course, in game, of course. Alright, so we are going to go to the lumber camp and make 2 pieces of wood. We're then going to turn 1 piece of wood into a stick. My headphone's going to fall out again. Okay. Keep this on the fast speed. Don't know why the grubfish jumped all the way down to there. Right after you're done with that, go into the quarry, make a piece of stone, which should be sandstone. Oh, it makes regular stone now. I would have thought that over here, we needed to make sandstone out of sand by combining it in order to make the quarry. But I thought because the quarry was made using sandstone, it would make sandstone, not just regular stone. But I guess it does the same thing, doesn't really matter. Now this warehouse should only give us an extra 4 card spots. It did. And every time we increase our card space, we increase the map size so it gets bigger. So what should we do before we go back? Probably unlock all the packs. We have 11 undiscovered cards in here. So I'm going to buy 4 packs while I'm eating. And then we're going to open them. Eel bait. We need to make a fish trap for that. We have a composter which turns poop into soil. Or turns 5 food into soil, okay. So we need 2 poop, a plank, and a brick. The only thing we don't have out of this list is the poop. Because we can make planks and bricks out of the lumber camp and the quarry. By combining 3 of each thing. 3 stone makes a brick, 3 wood makes a plank. And here's our sandstone. Eel bait, like I was trying to explain earlier, if we put different baits into a fish trap, it'll catch different types of fish. So if we made a fish trap and put a banana in it, we catch a eel instead of a cod out of the fishing spot. Pretty sure, though not entirely positive, that if we put a cod into a fishing trap, we then get a shark. We can catch a shark, I just don't remember what bait to use. We also have a Badoo in chat if anyone's a baby flower. It would evolve twice. The first one is a Roselia, which is a rose. And Badoo escaped. Code it evolves into shark. Only if I'm Jeff the Shark. I'd be okay with that. Jeff the Shark is best boy. So we're going to sell the ideas because they don't do anything other than teach you a recipe. We got more things. We got the aquarium, which can hold 5 fish. So if we're, going to a lot of fish spots, we have a lot of fish roaming around, they will just randomly pop around, just like in the other map with the chickens and the cows. They just keep moving, and they move your cards around while they're moving. So we can put them in an aquarium to kill later for food. Requires 2 glass, which I don't think we learned how to make glass. I know we found glass, but I don't think we know how to make glass. I guess it would be sand in a smelter. We also have a gold bar. We also have tuna bait, which is a lime into a fish trap and gives us, I think, 2 pieces of fish, maybe 3 pieces of fish, I forget. When we kill a cod, it only gives us 1 piece. And I'm pretty sure the tuna gives us more than 1 piece. Because that would make sense, Why else would you want a tuna if you already have a fish? Sell them so we can get another card back at some point. We have raw crab meat, so I'm going to add that to the list of things to cook. I probably should just keep the game going. We have a sand quarry. Sand, flint, and wood. So that creates us multiple sand. I'm debating or trying to figure out in my head what would be the point to keeping this map if we can make the sand quarry and a gold mine on the other map. And I'm getting the feeling that the sand quarry has to stay here and can't go somewhere else. But then again, literally everything else, aside from the food stuff like cane sugar and stuff, we can get from the other island. Sand, flint, and wood. I'm going to try to get a piece of sand and see if we can put it on the boat. Because if we can put it on the boat, we can just take it to the other island and make a sand quarry on the other island. That's what we're going to do. How many coins can this hold again? 10 cards, which I think includes the person. That's the last thing for there. The driftwood gives us wood. Cane sugar, I think, expires at some point. How do we make a fish trap? I feel like we should be doing that. I would have thought it'd be in resources. Oh, it's right here. And a fishing rod. I don't think we looked at that earlier. It's just a stick and a piece of rope. Fishing trap is stone and a rope. We didn't make this before because we didn't have stone. Here is shark bait. When using a fishing trap, raw meat. They're specifying not raw fish. We need meat. That's how we get a shark. We have our idea for glass and a greenhouse. High-tech building for growing food automatically replants crops. That's the point of having a greenhouse. Okay, so last stream we were looking on how to revamp our food on the other map and just pretty much make enough for 10 people. I think that's what we're going to go up to. And we found out that there are 4 different things that grow crops. We have soil, which is a very slow loading bar. Then you can upgrade to a garden, which is slightly faster than the soil in growing food, but still slow. But then you can have a farm. Farm is the fastest speed that you can grow food in this game. But it also is the same speed as the greenhouse, and I didn't realize what the point of having the greenhouse is if it still makes food quickly. But this is the difference. It automatically replants the food. On the other hand, like if we put, for example, if the glass was soil, it would go here, it would make a bar, and then you would have 2 canes sugar just pop off and go somewhere else. Then you'd have to come over here and manually like micromanage, put it back on there and keep loading it. This would just pop off 1 and keep the other one on there. So we are actually going to go back at some point and make greenhouses instead of farms. So that I don't have to keep adding more stuff to it. We have our glass, which is a sand and wood in a smelter, which we have on the other island, or the other map. We have a chili pepper. I don't think these combine to do anything. That did a lot of money. Raw crab meat obviously goes in the smelter. Or to cook. Campfire, that's what. Fast forward through to driftwood. Welcome in, first time chatter. Now I'm going to attempt to say your name. Limethoxtil? 21? I think that's roughly close to it, maybe? Welcome in. Apologize for going quiet. I'm currently eating while streaming, so I don't have the camera on. We only have 2 more carts left to unlock in this before we can move on to the next 2. It's a French pseudo. It's hard to spell in English. That's understandable. I had a feeling it was, going off of the middle letters. T-H-E-U-X. Seems like a French word, so I tried to pronounce it with... I wouldn't really call it an accent. Or would it be an accent because you're pronouncing it? I don't know. I'm overthinking it at this point. What we're doing is getting ready to go back to our mainland. I'm just trying to see what I can unlock before... Oh, we got both things out of that. Look at that. We have a sacred key, which is 3 gold bars and 3 glass. This is how we make the key to open chests. Although it says used for opening the sacred chest, so I don't know if that's the same thing as the regular chest. Anyway, we need to have a piece of gold ore so we can go back to the other island and make a gold mine. And I don't know if you can get a piece of gold ore because we've seen everything. We have a gold bar. It's iron bar, that's not iron mine. Where is the mine in the list of things we can make? Iron mine. 2 flint, a piece of wood, and a stone makes an iron mine. What would make a gold mine if it was the same? Wood is the same in both areas, so maybe it would require specifically same stone? Or we can't make gold over here. No, we have gold mine. I just saw it. Gold ore. We do need ore. We haven't seen ore. I think we got ore once in the other map. So maybe we have to go back to there to get gold ore. I'm just gonna keep selling the different foods that we can grow over here because we're not gonna stay here forever. We're pretty much just staying here to get the things that we can only get here to bring back. We can make stuff over there. But at some point we are gonna have to come back here. Have you checked Ore Mountain? No. Le Matu de Vanteon. That would take me a while to say quickly, but I hope I said it the way that you meant to spell it. Welcome in either way. I'm assuming, since you're a first-time chatter and that I don't recognize your name, that you're a fan of Stacklands? That's what made you come in? Most of the people that come in my chat are known in our community of streamers, so I usually recognize people. We got an iron deposit, which is not what I'm looking for. Got 2 pieces of glass, that can be made, and an orc wizard. Gold deposit, there we go. That's gonna give us our gold ore. We can go home afterwards. I don't want to battle both of them, but they're too close, so I think I have to. Hopefully we don't die. Happy Whopper Wednesday as well, yeah. So on this channel, our theme is burgers, Whoppers specifically from Burger King. And today is Wednesday, so currently, even though the camera's off, I'm wearing a crown from Burger King. It's also a point redeem for any day that we are not... Any day that's not Wednesday. Someone could redeem the redeem to make me wear the crown. Now I am going to go through the iron deposit so that we can sell the iron ore. Of course, if someone redeems the crown on a Wednesday, it is part of the details saying that if you put that redeem in, I will steal your points. At least I think I put that in the redeem. Either that or it says don't do it on Wednesday. This piece of crab is going to expire, but it's going to be the end of the day before we get to that point. Another piece of coin. Not another piece. We have another coin. And so, of course, 2 people do the crown. You're not my supervisor? What does the redeem say? Does it actually say don't do it? I can look it up, actually. I forgot that I can do that. Note coded. We'll already be wearing this throughout the Wednesday stream. Oh, it doesn't say that. Okay, fair warning now. I'm keeping your points. It just says you'll already be wearing it. Okay. Oh. Also no camp? Yes, because my mom came back from a doctor's visit for her knee and actually did bring Burger King, which we were joking around saying I hope she does. But I'm eating Burger King. And I'll do it on stream because I don't think my mic will pick it up very well. So it's not like you guys are going to hear me crunching on stuff, but I also don't want to make you guys look at me eating. You don't have time to read what redeems say. And thank you for the follower. The following. I'm also trying to finish my lemon flavored water so I can pour my drink into my cup. We didn't have to sell anything. Thank you for the hydrate redeem. I'm currently doing the redeem for you. Excuse me, I'm gonna cough. Okay, so for a little backstory on the channel, for the 2 people that are new, to make the redeem 5,000 points. Oh, I get what you mean. Uh, would it be easier for, I'm asking specifically to the different streamers that are here, would it be easier for me to make a second redeem that I just turn on and off when we're on Wednesdays? Or would it be easier for me to just change the points and add a 0 and subtract a 0 every now and then? There's a Jangmo in chat, which is a pseudo-legendary. It's a dragon-type Pokemon, and it's one of my favorites from its video game. I really like that Pokemon. I would think that either option for the redeem would be easy because you can just turn on and off. The game's still going. Turning on and off a redeem is pretty easy. It's just a button, but also so would be adding the 0. So I will think about it. Alright, fair warning, this might be loud. My drink has ice in it, and I'm pouring it into a metal cup. I didn't know if it was going to be too loud over the mic or not, but I knew it was going to be picked up with the mic. Second redeem is funnier, especially if you forget to turn the other off. I think I might do that. You can automate either if you want. Really? Just set an event on stream start that says if today is Wednesday. I didn't know that's a thing. Thank you, Wellbred. But Ringus does have a point. It'd be funny if I forget to turn it off. So I'm definitely going to look into seeing how to do it, like Wellbred said. But then I might not, just for jokes. Okay, so I'm not going to eat the burger right away. So we're going to do a little bit more gameplay so I can say hi to our newest follower in person. That's the wrong camera. There we go. Hello, I'm wearing the Burger King crown. That's the newest version. Because they're currently doing a thing for the new How to Train Your Dragon live-action movie. Alright, so before the end of the day, I want to get at least 1 gold ore to take back to the other island. I'm assuming if we can't take something to the other island, it would just tell us we can't when we try to leave. But at the same time, I don't know. And before we leave, I want to make sure that I have everything we need to make the different things. So we need a gold mine and a sand mine. Because we already have the smithy over there. It can cook gold ore and iron ore. It doesn't matter what ore it is. It just cooks it for us. So let's go through this. We want gold mine. Flint, wood, and stone are all things we can get on both islands. The gold ore we can't get here before on the other island, I mean, before making the gold mine. So we need the gold ore. Then there's sand pit or sand quarry. There's a distillery used for making booze specifically. There was a thing for sand, wasn't there? I could have sworn we saw it. Because we turned sand into glass by smelting it. Oh, sand quarry right here. Oh! This looks like it has to be here. Since it's in this tab, I'm going to assume it has to be here. Just to make sure, I'm going to Google this because it's only going to take a few minutes. And mainland in Stacklands. Yes, it is possible, but to build a sand quarry on the main... Oh, really? We could just bring this over then. And this just needs flint and wood, which, again, we get on the other island. So we can make both of those over there. I don't think there's anything else aside from the fish stuff that we can't do on the other island. So I think this is everything we need to bring with us. Can I put this on there? Okay, I can. We need the coins over there. That's 6, so we have 8 things here. This sloop can only hold 10 cards, so if I put the 2 glass there, can I put the person? No, the person does in fact count as one of the cards. It's good to keep in mind. I think we may need a few more sheds before I get through all these. So let's do... debating on what we're gonna do. Because I need to make a little bit more sustainable food other than just getting food from the cards. But I might not need to. Because we do get pirates and different things. Spring. A water source can also be used to fill empty bottles. That's different. Okay. Battle the pirate, because I have a feeling every time we do one of these, it's going to give us a thing to fight. There's only one thing left in Advanced Archipelago to find, though. I also don't know what the, no, there's a pirate boat. I don't know what's the finish thing to get this last thing unlocked. So I'm gonna wait until this pirate boat is finished loading out, because it's gonna give us some bad guys to fight. And I don't want to have another person on top of that. So what do we get? Only one pirate. Awesome. I'm okay with just one pirate to fight. Let's fast forward through it. We should be okay with just one person. And we got a fur coat from that. We got 2 of them. We don't really need 2 of them. Quest ideas. I have a feeling we need to bring the crab scale armor back with us. Doesn't seem like I can bring clothing with us. Then how do we get the task completed? Because this task is just build a make a fish trap, which we could do at some point. I just haven't done it. But on the other map, it said to wear crab scale armor or to discover. I forget. Let's try to get this last card. I think when we get the last card, that's when we unlock the next thing. Gold bar, iron bar. I'm actually going to sell the gold bar that's in here so that we have more space. We have the iron deposit. I'm going to bring this around and try to get through it before we get into the fight. Okay, pause. I'm going to sell all of this stuff. Fight the merman. We might not do too good on the merman fight. Except for when we do... So that'll be our food for the next day. I want to get this last card out of here. Nothing new, but we do have cane sugar, so I'm going to keep that. I'm going to sell the spring, put this in the chest. Cane sugar is a growable thing, so that'll be good for food later on. It's time to heal our mage a little bit. I think it only heals by 5. Oh, that only healed 2. Is it 1 health per food? I would guess that it depends on the food that I eat. I'm gonna get the next pack. This is one of those times we would use another person fighting. We definitely are not going to be able to take on the Kraken without everyone being here, so that's going to be the end goal of us finishing the game, is coming back here to defeat the Kraken. We're going to die. I didn't know that I could take them out of the fight. So what I want to do is... just keep the skeleton running around until the next day. Which means I don't want to open this because this is going to give us someone to fight. I'm going to just fast forward through it. We'll go back and forth from each corner. Just so I can get a tiny bit of health. Next day, we should get 3 health. Oh, we got the 7. What did we eat? They gave us more health. Was it the sugar? It was the sugar. Okay. Finish off the skeleton. There's no way it's going to kill us over that. A morning star. 15 per chance to stun random enemy. -1 to attack speed, +3 to defense or damage, and 1 defense. That is a cool item to keep. Alright, let's open the next pack. We have a frogman here. We still didn't find what that last thing is. But I can get the gold out of here. Or... I didn't mean to do that. Oh, we got that done fast. Wow. We got a piece of stone out of that. We are going to sell all of this, put it all in the chest. Keep trying for that last card. You didn't get the last card. And defeat our villagers. Or I should say our villager. And we now do not have food. So we're going to need to do something for food. Got another coin from that. I think we need to get a few banana trees. We'll get some goop. This will also give us a little bit of food. Battle the monkey. No, let you battle the monkey. We got a bone from the monkey. Not what I wanted. Another banana tree, that's what I want. Cotton plant, we're going to turn that into something that's more expensive in the selling. So we have 2 pieces of food for eating. And if I wait, we'll be at the correct card limit for the next day. So I'm not going to open these yet, because I don't think I can get through both cotton pieces before the next moon. Because we should eat 2 bananas. I think it ate the 2 that would have spoiled quicker. That's okay, I guess. You going on the cotton, then on the wood, which we're going to turn into a stick. The sticks sell for 2 coins. Time for next day. So we're eating 2 bananas I wanted to spoil. So we're definitely going to have to get more banana trees than just that. Why? Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright. Get through these. I'm going to try to get more banana trees. Got 1. Got bananas from that. That's pretty much 1 banana tree. 2 banana trees. There we go. And we have some sand we could turn into something better to sell. I'm going to get through all the wood first. Do the sand next for sandstone, then go into the banana trees. And I'll sell all of them. Okay, it's about to be the next day. I already forgot what we need goop for, but I know it's food related to grow food. Just forget what it's called. It's not shed. Not garden. What is it called? Not campfire, because we already have that. Not even a raw fish. Sushi. Maybe it's one of the things in the island. No, that's the shell chest. Not sloop, that's the boat. There's a Nidorina, and the noise worked! I don't remember what I'm trying to make with the poop. I'm gonna have to look through this and make sure that I have what I'm thinking of. These are all military stuff. I don't need to look at any of that. I would assume that the thing I'm looking for is in food. Chicken's right there. So this is everything below it. Has nothing to do with growing food. And then I thought it would be in with the buildings here. Not garden. It's how to make soil. So am I looking for a soil thing? Growth. That's... no. Growth is how you make berries. I'm gonna Google this. If I just do Stacklands goop, it'll tell me what the goop is used to make. We get it from killing the... used for a dust bin. To do. It takes 4 seconds to remove a card. Allows you to get rid of cards you don't want anymore. So this would be how we get rid of the... not skeletons, corpse. When somebody dies, it gives you a corpse, and you can combine that into another corpse to make a graveyard. But this isn't what we unlocked. Don't? No, because we're looking at the ideas. Turns into group after 1. Bottle of rum and beer are the only food that won't spoil, so that's good to know. I feel like the goop isn't what I wanted. The poop? Used for growing... composter! An outhouse. I'm looking for a composter. Right there! Oh my god, we need poop instead of goop. Plank and a brick. Let's get working on... well, I didn't mean to grab your helmet. Sorry about that. Let's get you going on a plank. That's going to give us a piece of soil that we can use to grow food. So that we can have at least something small that's sustainable. Poop, not coop. Okay, we'll get the quarry going. We need 3 stone. That's flint. I think we need flint for something else. I'm going to keep that. Oh. Our bananas are finally starting to spoil. So we should have... oh wait, no, goop is from the bananas spoiling. What we want is... to kill monkeys, I think, to get poop? We have 3 cards too many. We could sell the spring. Let me see what the spring does. Aside from giving us water for bottles, what does the spring do? Used for bottle of water and water. A water source can be used. Yeah, so pretty much only is just for water. Cursed Worlds, it gives us the Fountain of Youth, but we don't have that DLC. Okay, I'm gonna sell that along with the 2 flint. We have a pirate boat, so that's gonna break out before we get one of these made. But it's only one pirate. Nothing too dangerous. Oh, blunderbuss! This does 15% chance to damage all enemies, 10% chance to do critical hit on the person using it. So it's a double-edged sword in a way. Hit chance -1, damage +4. I will keep it right here for now. Now, I think the only way for us to get our clothing stuff back to the other map is to pretty much bring a naked person over here, take everything off of their person, and then put this on, just go back and forth. Anyway, let's keep this going so that I can see what we need next. Only 2 pieces of poop. So I need to know... That's goop, that's not what we want. I don't have food. Our person's gonna die. That's not what I wanted. What happens to all the stuff that was on the boat? We don't have the boat over here anymore. We also don't need this strange portal. We already did the lady in there. I'm gonna put these guys on the house to create that one person that's gonna be naked and going back and forth to get the clothing. Unlock all island packs. We're working on that. Did we complete anything? The grand scheme. Build a cathedral, and then there's more stuff after that. We're not ready for that. Make a fish trap. We didn't do that yet. We did this. We didn't do this. We have all these things. Befriend a pirate and bribe a pirate boat. We would need alcohol for that, I think. Mr. Meyer, we want the lumberjack. Because this will make another coin chest I can put up here. I'm waiting until it's closer to the end of the day so that we don't have to eat twice in this one moon. Okay, the baby is about to grow up. I think it's going to grow up by the next moon. Let's fast forward until it does, and then we'll bring that one baby to the new place. That was a lot of food eaten. Strange portal appeared. That's not good for us. While we're here... One plank and an iron bar. We need to get the boat going. There's a person we're going to send. I'm going to slow down the game. We don't need that fast. There's some... Is that poop or goop? That's goop. That's not what we want. We want poop. Bring these all together. There's our rowboat. You get combined with these guys. I need them growing, and then this goes on the stove for when we come back. And then start the next day. When we come back, I'm pretty sure this is when we're going to have to focus on making our food before we return yet again. But what we can do now, we have the sloop here. Sell that, put this all on this new mage. And we need to get a source of food temporarily. There's a banana tree. Oops, I meant to put it up here. So every day we're going to get a banana tree. And now we just need to get 2 pieces of poop, right? For a composter. 2 pieces of poop for sure. And we get monkeys. Not that one. You can get monkeys from the one that takes 6 coins. We got our first monkey. We got a bone out of that. That's not what I wanted. We do have a lime. What was lime for? Lime is for the tuna fish. If we had a fish trap. I guess we should probably make a fish trap then. Where is it? Everything is in alphabetical when you're looking for it. Fabric, that's not what I want. Oh, it's right above the bait. 1 stone and 1 rope. So we need cotton plants for that. Keep this for now. Cotton is in the first pack. Of course, I don't get a piece of cotton from the first pack. We got seaweed for fish. Another banana for that. Banana tree, another 2 pieces of sand for us to combine. Still more stuff for us to combine and sell. There is the first cotton plant. Banana tree for food. Keep the driftwood down here for now. I want you to now come down here. Before I do this, rope is how many pieces of cotton? Did I pass rope again? Right there. 2 cotton. Awesome. 2 cotton and a piece of stone. We're gonna eat 2 bananas, but then we're gonna have to sell some stuff. 9 cards. We have 5 here. We can sell these 2 and just make another one. One, 2, 3. Put that in a quarry. This is going to get us a constant source of fish. You need to be with the villager. No, I did something wrong. Rope is 2 cotton. Fish trap. Oh, it needs to be on top of the fishing spot. Okay. Oh, something's still not right there. No person. Okay. There is a Jolteon in chat. If anyone wants an evolution. Fast forward through this. Oh, we should probably be doing the banana tree. And that's how we get the last pack. Okay. Okay, so this I don't think gets used up every time we go into it, but what I'm going to do is put a lime in there. And we'll get through making our wood again. For our plank. Don't eat the lime. Thank you. Newman. We should have the tuna pop out now. Right as we got the plankton. So let's fight the tuna. I'm pretty sure it gives us 2 pieces of fish. It gives us 3! Jeez! Okay. What does raw fish do? Banana is for eel. Meat is for shark. Lime is for tuna. So we want to grow lime when we get the poop. I forgot which one has the monkey. Actually, I didn't. It's the one at 6. I probably should have tried to catch Jolteon, and I didn't. I was hoping to get through that quicker. One card too many. We're solving the line. Fight the monkey. We got a piece of raw meat. We're gonna get a shark from that. A bone. Still not getting what we want from the monkey. Oh, I didn't put enough coins in that, apparently. There's a parrot. We have another piece of raw meat that we can put on here. There's 1 piece of poop. I don't think I've ever been excited to see poop before. This will make our sail, and we fight the shark. Does the shark give us raw meat or raw fish? Gives us 3 raw fish, so it's pretty much the same thing as getting a tuna. We're gonna need to sell 5 cards now. We need this stuff. We don't... I don't think we need the fishing spot. If we do these 3... then we eat 1 fish, and we're gonna have to sell 1 more card. The fabric. Okay. Let's keep trying to get a piece of poop. So we need either a monkey or a parrot. See if we get it from this. Oh, we got a piece of raw meat. Okay. Now we have more stuff that we have to sell. We could sell some of the stuff that's being cooked. We grab you 2. That's all we have to sell now. I'm gonna wait until next day before I get the next pack. Here we go. Now keep getting stuff we need. We have a banana, we have a chili pepper, and we have a fishing spot. I can't move the shark anywhere. We'll just fight him here. They're not too dangerous. Especially when we stun them. And then take forever to attack them. Attack the parrot. Get a piece of poo from the parrot, please. That's a raw meat. That's not what I want. Here's a monkey. Hopefully we get the right thing from that. Yes! This makes a composter. We could put food in it to then make dirt. Oh, don't take my guy out of there. I was just building things. I think we're having bleeding damage. Okay, we're gonna need to sell quite a lot of things. I want you on here. It's not gonna make it before I have to sell it. Okay, how many do we have to sell? 9 cards. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. You're gonna give me another shark before this is done. There's a composter. It turns 5 food into soil, so we need... Get 5 bananas and then just put them in there. So we can start growing our own stuff. Fast forward through this. And you're getting blood damage. Okay, let's get some bananas. How are we not getting banana trees? What's going on here? Got another banana. That's not what I want, though. Alright, let me get through the driftwood. And we didn't get enough to sell. Alright, how many coins do I have to do? Or cards? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and then the 2 things that we're only gonna get 1 coin from. Can you sell the stupid things I want to sell? And we have a power boat that's coming. There's a banana tree, finally. At least 2 bananas from that. I battled the pirate. Give me another banana. That's not what I asked for. That's not what I asked for. It's a banana tree. That's close enough. Let's lower the speed here. Give me 1 banana. Okay, you can come up here. And then battle this, sell this. And we have too many cards. Raw fish can go over here. I think we're gonna have to sell things I don't want to sell. The banana thing might be completed. Okay, we do have a soil. And we only need to get rid of 1 card, which is what we're going to eat. So we don't actually have to sell anything. Alright, so before we start the new moon, I'm going to take a quick break to eat the Whopper, and then we'll be right back. Have fun watching the clips from previous streams. I also took a moment to give Tori more cat food because she ate a lot of her breakfast from 7 hours ago. Usually she doesn't eat a full can within 12 hours, let alone 7, than she did this morning. So let's go straight into New Moon. And I forgot what we were going to try to start growing. Should probably start with banana trees. Can we make a greenhouse? 2 iron bars, 2 glass. We can make glass, but we can't make the iron bar. Soil, stone, and wood. Make a garden. What about the farm? 2 bricks, 2 planks. That would probably be better. Are you in there to get some eel or something? I probably should make a few sheds first. Wood, stone, stick. Okay. There's the eel that we're going to kill at some point. I think we have to sell some of our food. 2 cards too many, yep. Well, that just so we can do this. Attack the eel, get some fish from it. Gives us 2 pieces. And then our increase in size should help us a little bit with doing the farm. We're gonna need 6 of each. 6 wood, 6 stone. Should probably try and get a banana tree because we didn't put the banana in the soil. I'm gonna sell these 2 spots because it looks like our fish trapped as well on its own. Time for the quarry. Oh, no, actually we should combine these. So that we're below our cap. It's only 2 for each, right? Yeah. Then this should make a banana tree, which we can break down to 2 bananas. Which I'm gonna wait for, because we need to get another fish trap going. Oh, got flint. Didn't want flint. There's our eel. Back in the quarry, please. Next day, eat some fish. For a new moon, I'm gonna finish the quarry and then fight the eel. I'm on the campfire. I need the stone. Break the banana tree down. Actually, let's not break the banana tree. Because that won't spoil if we keep it like this. That's pretty much 2 bananas. We have 2 pieces of fish, which will last us for 2 moons. So doing it this way might actually save us on heart space. And then this, combined with that, on top of the soil, makes us a farm. Which will be the fastest speed of growing that we can do. It just means that we have to keep putting our food back on top of it. Compared to the greenhouse, which automatically puts it back on. And there was apparently a Mareepin chat, which I wasn't paying attention to. So there's our farm. What do we want for food? This is finished. Find a treasure map. Okay. This is not finished. Oh, there's the stuff on the other map. Before it wasn't showing us everything, and it was only showing us the stuff for this map, but I'm not sure what changed. Now these are our side quests. Break a bottle and make a villager wear crab scale armor. Boom. That's done. We don't need that anymore now. Break a bottle. I just need to find a bottle, apparently. And that's done. You get a villager drunk. Build a greenhouse. We don't have the ability for that yet. Befriend a pirate. Make a gold bar. Make glass. The way to do both of these, I think, requires alcohol. Which you did find before. Okay, anyway. Let's go back into trying to get this last undiscovered card. We didn't get it, but we have a gold bar. We also have the iron deposit. Battle the merman. Defeated the merman, got one piece of fish, so we don't need the fish trap just yet. Or this. We do have 2 gold bars we can sell for more money. That'll pretty much save us on spending extra on that. Now let's get through the iron deposit. Give us another coin. Sell both of those. Put them into this. And then in there. Raw fish on the list. Time to feed now. There's a pirate boat. I'm gonna pause while I open this so that I can defeat the mermaid. Sugar cane! So that we can get the sugar from it. I should probably make another chest for shells. Oh, they gave us a whole new one. We put all our money on the right side. Just in time for the next pirate to jump out. We got a pirate hat from that. 20% chance to stun target, max health +5. Hit chance +2, defense +1. It's not the same as this, but it's a pretty good hat. Definitely going to use it. There's a frogman and a gold deposit. There's also cane sugar here. I don't think we can do anything with. You apparently put it in the fish trap. I don't know what it gets us. Probably just cod. The regular stuff that's in there all the time. That over here. Put the gold deposit going so that we can sell it. These coins over there. Grilled fish down here. Should probably move the fireplace there. You up there. I'm gonna keep the boat up here so I can tell when we need to go. This has 8 things on it. We can only add one more thing to that. Oh, you got a mackerel. And that was apparently the last thing that was in here. I'm waiting to see it on the list. I don't see it on there. It couldn't have been cane sugar was the last thing to find on there. We had that before. I don't know what we found, necessarily. And I'm guessing a mackerel only gives us like one piece of fish. Two pieces of fish, wow. Hopefully cane sugar doesn't expire quickly. So we can keep that for a while. The expiration thing I read up on when we were looking for other stuff. After one cycle, things start to expire. If it's cooked, it takes 2 cycles to start expiring. So now we're going to go into Enclave Explorers, which has only 4 cards for us to discover. That's one of them. That's 2 of them. Apparently we got 3. Huh? Maybe the jungle has 2 things in it? There's a snake. Okay. Raw meat. We're going to use this for the fish trap. Get through the iron deposit so we can sell this. That gets us to exactly the card cap. I want to look at shed again, because I keep forgetting how to do it, even though it's simple. Wood, stone, stick. Am I going to be able to make this without having to sell something, or should I just wait until the next day? Let's try. We'll just sell this stuff if we can't. Okay, we're gonna have to sell the wood, stone. Or maybe not, because I think we just ate a piece of food. We can go like that. And it looks like our cane sugar expired, and our meat's going to expire, so I'm gonna do the shark first. I think that's more important. There's a lamp in the chat if anyone wants a lamp Pokemon. Best way to describe what it is. It's not... It's kind of like a chandelier lamp. It held from the top, not the bottom. I don't know. There's the shark. Fight the shark. Get 3 fish. I thought the villager died, but it was just us fighting the shark. Oh, we ate the sugar! That's unfortunate. I didn't want to eat the sugar, but okay. At least we get raw fish from that. Okay, we have a little bit more space for us to do things like this. Try and get that one last card. 2 cards. There's 1 card in the jungle, there's 2 up here. We have 2 jungles now, and I doubt it's the seagull that we needed. There. You on the gold deposit. Are we poisoned? I think we're poisoned. Another coin for over there. Alright, let's get a piece of wood going. So I can go like that. Get some charcoal to not have this guy poisoned. Didn't realize he was poisoned that whole time. We're gonna sell the 1 jungle. We're right back into getting a new pack. Definitely not Old Village. Or maybe it is. No, it's not the Old Village. We've been there. You guys can go directly back into that. And into there. Fight the mosquito. That was immediate death for them. Get some cane sugar for more fish, but we don't really need fish. So I'm gonna sell them because they're gonna expire or be eaten. Tiger's new, cave is new. There's our 2 new cards. So within them, there's one thing in the cave we don't know, and one thing in the jungle we don't know. So we're definitely going to do both of them. Probably shouldn't have put coins into this. Anyway, let's battle the tiger. You're going to beat the tiger? You only need one more hit. There we go. And I'm going to keep that meat for a little bit. Spring. I don't have a spring. Let's keep that for now. And then we're just going to send our mage into the cave. See what kind of stuff we get from the cave. There's only one thing to get, so whatever pops out is what we can get. That's not the thing we can get. Okay, so we can get attacked by people in here. Raw fish on the barbecue. You down here. The raw meat is starting to go. A lot of monsters in the cave, apparently. I think you're poisoned. Yeah, they are. We have 2 pieces of meat now, so I could get rid of that 1 piece of meat. Or cook it. Yeah, you're gonna keep getting hit. I want you on the lumber camp so we can make a piece of charcoal. Fight the seagull that keeps following you. Back into the cave. Time to eat. Pirate boat appeared. Put the meat on there because that's going to get used soon. Or spoil soon, I mean. What comes out of the cave? Treasure map. That's what we needed from this. So we don't need this anymore. Next one, science needs to be searched with a villager. We got another tiger fur coat. We have one up there already, so we're going to just sell this. Okay, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to do this. I don't remember if this is what gets us to the Kraken or not. Apparently one of our pieces of food spoiled. Wes, what did we finish? Find treasure. Okay. Island grub. We need to make these once at least. Oh, we're not on the fast speed. There we go. I was wondering why this is taking forever to go through. So we got the idea for the sacred key, which we already knew how to do. That's not actually new to us. The sacred chest, on the other hand, is new. So we need to forge the sacred key before we can do anything with that. Can I bring it with it? We could bring it with us to the other island. But we'd have to leave coins here, which I'm okay with. Let's go into the jungle then. I think we're gonna have a grilled fish that expires soon. Yep, there we go. There was a wolf in the jungle. And it's time to feed our villagers, so he's gonna get health. We have 2 days worth of food left, so we're gonna have to do the banana tree soon. We have another wolf head, which gives a +5 to max health, so I'm gonna keep that so we can see what our other hats do for other people. There's a parrot that came out of that one. We got a lime. Lime is for ceviche, I think. Lime and raw fish. That gave us a bone. I thought it was going to give us something for fish. We'll have to do the bone or the banana farm. Try to get a fish out of this and then add it with the lime. And then that should unlock the next thing for us to cook. We're gonna have to do this twice because we're on our last piece of food that might spoil soon. Okay. Well, actually, we got 2 pieces of raw fish, so we don't need to. I'm gonna get this going so that we don't have 2 bananas spoiling, though. You there, you up here. We have the ceviche to eat. Okay. And then that leaves us with 1 piece of food afterwards. Make seafood stew, which takes a lot of things from the other island. So I guess just back into the jungle for now. There's our banana tree. I'm going to add this with here to hopefully eat them first. Oh, we got bananas from the jungle. Surprise. We got a monkey. That's not surprising. We got a parrot. Still not surprising. Time to feed our villager. Luckily, he ate the stuff that was spoiling first. We got a baby from the jungle. Okay, we're gonna name this person George. So now we're gonna need both of these for just today. We got another lime we can add with the uncooked fish. Another lime. Banana and a berry. How did we get a berry? Awesome. We get to the next day before that comes out. Okay, since we have so many limes, let's get the banana tree. So that I can get more food going. You know what? These parrots are annoying me. Okay, up here, these 2 go together. That makes our ceviche. You come down here. I want 1 more banana tree going. I didn't get it on the farm quick enough. That's okay. We have enough food for 2 days now. Pirate boat. Oh, that's another thing. I should be growing limes. Put the lime on there. No, we'll put the banana. Alright, say we're gonna sell that. You can all come over here. This lime's gonna expire, that's why I'm not trying to grow it, because I think it would expire before we are able to use it. Banana tree, on the other hand, will stay good. You can combine. You can come up here. No. We'll try to get another piece of lime. Time to feed our villagers. Our baby should be growing up today, I think. Actually, I think the baby requires a house to grow up. It does, looking at the stuff down here. Okay, we're just gonna keep a baby here for no reason. Got a banana. Okay. Put that in the fish trap then. Another banana. We'll just keep adding to the fish trap. You're gonna go up there unless we get a lime. Cane sugar. More sugar cane. Do we have to sell any cards? No. Awesome. Do you find the eel? Back in the jungle until the next fish comes out. Oh, we got a tiger out of there. You go in here. More raw fish and some uncooked meat. We are gonna need another shed. Let's try and make some sheds. We didn't make the shed quick enough. If anything, we're gonna have to sell the sugar cane. Yeah. Maybe some of our food. Okay, I'm okay with doing that. Here, please. Raise our card limit by a whole 4, so we're at 36. Yep. That should at least help us get to the end of this pack here. Maybe not. If we don't get a lime soon, I'm gonna start growing banana trees to make another piece of dirt. Ah, we got another lime. Okay. And a fish trap then. 2 parrots. And a monkey. Oh, they ate the lime! Alright, what comes out of here now? We got a lot of things that we're gonna have to fight. We got a banana. Let's battle the monkey. And the parrot. Get this cooking so we have something. Battle the eel. Battle the parrot. Sell the poop. You go down there. We're gonna do the bananas on the composter. We have a berry up here. I think the monkey, or not the monkey, the parrot's giving us berries occasionally. There was a Delmise in chat. Oh, there still is a Delmise in chat. Don't remember what that is. I think it's the anchor. There's a Pokemon that looks like a ship anchor. Pretty sure that's what the Delmise is. We should have enough for the next day. We're gonna have to put a banana in the fish trap next. Why did they eat the banana from over here? You had fish! What about a pirate? How many coins can I fit in this one line? Don't tell me it's just 1 coin that I can't... Okay. It was 3 coins that I couldn't fit in one line. Alright, all we're trying to do right now is make enough bananas that I can get another piece of dirt, but also trying to keep food. Okay, so they're definitely going to eat at least 1 banana. We have the fish here. I was going to grab the banana off of there. Please don't eat both bananas. Okay. Good. Then we're gonna have some cooked fish next. We might not get both cooked fish. I hope we do. I'm not entirely positive that we will. Looks like we are. Look at that. So we're just going to sit here for a little bit and try to get another farm going so that we can do bananas and limes at once. And I'm getting the feeling that I'm not going to be able to do more than one thing here at a time. Didn't mean to pause and let the spider go. Because we're going to eat this banana now. Do I need to get banana trees from the cards in order to speed this up? You go up here. You're the next banana. Maybe I should just make a bunch of fish first? Let's try making a bunch of fish while we're here. That to the list. We now have 2 grilled fish. Get our bananas going again. That's enough for one day. We're gonna need another banana on the fish trap now. Please do not eat any of the bananas. Eat only fish. Thank you. So they're going off of when the bananas are going to spoil, it seems. You should come over here. So they don't eat it, hopefully. They ate a banana from over here. I can't make the bananas quick enough to put in here. Maybe this is why they have that thing that prioritizes different foods. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to buy a bunch of banana trees from out here. And we'll just sell whatever doesn't give me a banana tree. There's nothing here. Still not a single banana tree. There we go, there's one. You go up here, you battle the seagull. I am going to start selling everything that's down here. And I can start playing. Raw fish on there. They're gonna eat the banana that's here that's gonna spoil. But what I should be able to do is get through these banana trees before the next day. You didn't get done the banana tree. You go up there. Okay, so last banana has to go on the farm. But that should give us the bananas that we need for this. Because they shouldn't eat from the composter. Nice, okay. Okay, we open this. One banana goes on there. The other two go in here. And this should get done before the next day. Or else I'm going to be very angry because we're going to eat bananas from it. Oh, we did it. Okay. Farm was what again? Two brick, two plank. Time to eat the usual. We don't have enough food, so we actually need to get the banana tree. You back on the lumber camp. I'm watching the card cap. We don't have enough to feed someone. And it's gonna feed the baby first, isn't it? That annoys me. Like another child. We need to make the boat again. Plank an iron bar. And time for the next day. Welcome back. We had another person die on the island. So we're back here on the mainland. Just trying to make another boat, and we're going to take this person with us to the other island. Get them going already. They're going to eat again. This is going to leave us with very little food left here. Okay, we have two corpses over here. I'm not going to combine them. I need these combined to make a mage. And we need to focus on making us food for the next day. So you go on the farm. You go down here for the eel. And I need at least one banana tree out of this. Or a piece of banana, that's good. Still not another banana. There's another banana. I need a third one now. Oh, that was coin. Banana tree. Okay, we have enough food for the people that we have now. We have a lot of cards here for us to sell, so I probably should focus on the things that we need to get rid of. Alright, these count as something, as a card. Let's get the cotton plant, hopefully. Sell the graveyard now. And we have a piece of fabric we can sell. So that should have taken all three of our bananas. And we have 3 cards too many. We're just going to sell the wood. Should have sold the fabric, though. Anyway, let's get the wood that we need for this. That's our food. We need this on the fish trap. Need the banana done. Oh, I meant to put the guy on the eel before we started. That's okay. Battle the eel so we can get more fish getting cooked. You go in the soil. Fast forward through this. Battle that eel. Go up here. And we shouldn't need food for a while. I'm trying to keep our card count down for this day. This should be our food for today. And then to start the next day, we need to get this banana tree going. Another power boat. Finish that stone, come down here for the banana tree. Because you need to finish this. Go fight the pirate. Saw the fur coat, come down here. I think I can make this into a brick before the next moon, and that'll take us back down below our card count. It's definitely going to be lower after I make this into the farm. Okay. So now, what I'm immediately going to do is banana on both farms. Try and get us some extra food prepared and ready in case we need something. We might not cook that food first. Okay, we cooked it. I was getting a little worried there. You on that farm. I'm gonna take one banana out of here. No, I'll take both bananas and put them both in the fish trap. Okay, we were trying to find out what this last thing was. Oh, the last thing was the baby, it looks like. Or the tiger. We got everything out of there. Okay, let's just sell this then. We don't need it. And we can now start going back and forth to get all of this stuff onto the other map. As well as all this. Okay. I leave these here. I am going to make a few more sheds before we leave. Let's start with 4. We have an eel for the next day for food. I need bananas. Don't need the raw fish. Thank you. Them up there. Continue on with the lumber camp. Actually, do the quarry twice. We're not going to finish this before we have to... Ah! Oh wait, no, I can eat the fish on the campfire, right? Yeah, okay. For a second I thought we were going to starve because we didn't have the stuff cooked. Okay, we should be able to stockpile a bunch of stuff now. I should probably get the banana tree going. What? 8 villagers already? It took the banana! Okay. I think I want to get this baby grown up. What do I need to make a house? Where is it? Is it shelter? Oh, it's right here. 2 wood and a stone. Just so we can get this baby to grow up. Then it can help us with growing stuff. Definitely want the banana trees first. So we can get some fish. Okay, back onto this, making a house. Up here. Hopefully that can make 1 fish. I don't know what it's gonna take. Okay, it's like 1 of our fish. Not too bad. Another fur coat for up here. We have 1 raw fish. We're about to have another eel pop out. We have our tree. We have our villager ready. So I probably should have this villager with something to keep his health. We want the crab scale armor. 10% chance of poison damage. Yeah. But the morning star. Or do we want this instead? Stun or make self vulnerable? We'll do make self vulnerable. So these will be the things we try to take back. You are going to be that guy now. A nice swordsman. Alright, now we can sell this house because we don't need it anymore. Let's make another chest because these coins being stuck here are annoying me. Now they do require 2 pieces of food each day now, and they took the bananas from the farm. These gone. Oh, that's the wrong coin chest. These in there, these in there. Inside. Inside. There we go. Now we should have enough food. That's enough already. Not for the next day. Okay, back in here to make our sheds, because we should have enough food for the day after now. Just didn't mean to combine them like that. Okay, stop all them. Have you making sticks. Oh, this made flint, that's not what I want. You go up here. I need at least one banana tree going. That's exactly what I want one for. Banana down there. This should keep making enough food for 2 people each day. Just hoping we don't need more. This will make 2 more sheds. The card limit is back up to being too much. I'll do it like this. Ah, the banana didn't go on the farm. And I am going to make another campfire because I think we need to make food a little bit faster. Stick and flint. I should have kept that flint that was here. Alright. Let's try and get more flint from the quarry. Another eel, but we don't really need to attack it just yet. That's all we need. You're done there. This is just to cook our food a little bit quicker. Then I won't have to micromanage how much food we have. Alright, we're gonna make all this into sheds. So if I do this and then have you on here. We need 6 pieces of wood, I think. And then I think it's time, after we get these 6 pieces of wood, definitely time to start growing more banana trees. If we have more than enough wood, you can stop doing that then. all of them, put them all over here so they're out of the way. Make one more stick. Pirate boat appeared. Fight the eel. That's grilled fish. I can't move that. Stem, wood, stick. This is ready for the next time that we can do it. I need bananas quickly. Eel. Bring this up here. Okay. Now all we're gonna do is stockpile a bunch of food. That's not what I meant to do, but okay. Time to feed. Alright, this should be making enough alone once we finished cooking these that I can send them back home. There's a Wigglytuff in chat, that's Gen 1. See if I catch it. Once we defeat this eel that's about to pop out, that's the last of the food that I think we need. Let's get these 2 sheds done. And then we're going to take this first boat back. And then we'll send someone naked back here to pick up these clothes. That's 2 damage dealers and 1 full outfit. Okay, so when they come back the second time, they're going to get the coins as well. And then I'll have to come back for this blunderbuss and the sacred chest to open the sacred chest. Okay. But I think after these food pop out, that's when we take the boat. I know we just ate, but we should be fine. Nice, I caught Wigglytuff. And this is the first time we've been able to take all of our stuff back here. Now, all of a sudden, we don't have enough food, including all of this stuff. So what can I do to get food before everything pops off? That should keep these down here now. That's about to pop out another egg for an omelet. There's some coins for a chest, so I guess I'll go in there. I want to get the gold mine and sand quarry going. There's the sand quarry. Flint and wood. And then gold mine. Flint, wood, stone. We need 2 pieces of wood for one for both of these. Curious cuisine, I guess, would be our best thing to get random food right away. It's at least better than nothing now. We have berry bush that we can go into. Alright, while we're here. They make something. I'm gonna try and keep these guys. And this lumberjack made a ton of wood that we don't need. Let's make those 2 things. And it's time for the next day. So now is when we actually have to focus on our food. I can't leave before these are all taken care of. So we're going to take all of the chickens out. And we need eggs for each one of them. Actually, let's put them back in because I get a loading bar for when their eggs are brought out. Don't want them being cooked. We keep our vegetable stuff going. We're gonna need more food. At least better than nothing. If omelets there. I'm gonna put all of this on there as well. Oh, that was a regular tree. I thought that was an apple tree. Okay, we have some raw meat. Let's try and cook a stew quickly. That's still a tree. We don't need a tree. Egg, carrot, another tree. We have milk. We can combine that with a berry. We don't have. We have more meat. Carrot, potato, onion. This stove. Okay, I think one more try and we should have enough food. Them on there. And then I'm just gonna get 4 people working on these trees. Should be enough to get through these chickens right away. I'm gonna leave some sticks up here, but I'm gonna sell the rest of these. Probably should have put them on the market instead. Which I didn't really... Oh, no, we have 4. Okay. For a second I thought we had 5 markets, and it was because the house was in the way. Alright, let's see how we do on food now. We have stew. I didn't have a chance to put it on the top of the list, so they're just eating random things. It looks like they got 2 to stew. Maybe not. Did they eat things I don't want them to eat? No, they still have onions, carrots, potatoes down here. I just need the chickens to be done already. Okay, we need 4 people battling chickens. No, we don't. No, we don't. We have a butchery. These guys back in the up end. I don't know how well we're gonna do. I'm gonna keep pausing every few seconds to try and get this to work out. I hope we have enough food. Oh, they took stuff from somewhere I didn't want them to take. Oh, they took it from the farm. We don't have any onions or carrots anymore. These take a lot longer than I thought they were going to take. I didn't think it was going to take 2 days for a chicken to hatch. Why didn't it empty the mess hall first? Now we have to find onions and carrots. We might not survive for quite much longer. They're not what I want. They take food from anywhere other than directly to the right. I know they're taken from somewhere I don't want them to take. I have milk. Combine that with the berry. I have a berry bush here. Someone killed a rabbit. Oh, these are from all the portal. Get them going again. This can go here. We have meat, but we don't have anything to cook with because we don't have carrots or onions. So I'm just gonna add them to the bottom of the list. Hope that they don't take it. Another piece of raw meat. Rat crown, I don't care about it. Not even looking at what it does. Get everyone together. Buy even more food. Another potato. Random rock, I don't care about it. Another potato, another piece of meat. Did I not get the other stuff from this? Oh, there's carrots and onions in there too. There's an onion. We can at least start that again. Milk and a berry. Berry bush, rock on miso. Looking for a carrot. Well, there's another onion, so we don't have to double that up. Another potato and our first carrot. Another berry bush. An egg for that. Another carrot. That's the last carrot we need. Okay, so maybe we have enough now. Here's our other stuff right there. Sorry for the pausing and unpausing. I'm trying to make sure that we're okay. Meat from down here. I need eggs not being cooked. Onion, onion. Potato. Another potato. Please don't eat outside the mess hall. Everything should be coming from the right side of the cards. Thank you. Why are they not eating? Are potatoes unable to be eaten? I think that's why it's a different color. So this is really all they can eat. So that means I can stop growing potatoes because they can't do anything. And instead I'm going to line up all these stews. So I can see how many potatoes we have extras of for no reason whatsoever. I need one more egg from the chickens. One stew, two stew. That's at least 2 eggs that I don't need. We're gonna save this for later, I guess. Why did that make cooked meat? Because there's 2 potatoes. Ah! I didn't get to start the next thing. Alright. That should be working out. We just need to make these stews. 2 stews a day is enough to feed everyone. And the moment this makes 4 eggs is when I'm going to start ranching chickens again for the butchery. These are just not fast enough. Okay. Looks like we're slowly catching up. I think I can cook some of the eggs as omelets because we have enough here. Could be wrong, but I think I'm not wrong. Need to start growing potatoes for this now. All 4 of these just need carrots, which I'm still growing. Just haven't caught up to it yet. Should have this on the fastest speed at all times, and I keep forgetting to turn it up. 2, 4. You there, you there. 1, 2, 3, 4. You guys stay there. Three. Okay. I think we're at the point where we don't have to worry about us not having enough food. We always do now. But I'm going to stockpile quite a bit more stews before we go back to the island and then come back here. We just need a lot of carrots. Move the mess hall down. Carrot, 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 carrot. Stove, stove. That was very quick. More raw meat. Start our farms again. Chickens are all ready to go. We have an extra omelet. I'm gonna put everyone together again. Just so they're closer visually. And I didn't get to do the carrots yet. Okay. Growing wise, we're all caught up. It's just the carrots take a little bit longer to grow than the other 2. So they're always going to be slightly behind, but not very far behind. As you can see, the onions are already done. I put it like this, hopefully that can jump over. Too many things going on at once. Didn't think those potatoes would be done already. Now we just need the onions and the carrots for these two. These can go over here though. We have all the chickens ready. I don't know what to do with that egg, but okay. Time to feed again. Sorry that this is just a food cooking simulator at this point. I should keep cooking these indefinitely. I now have 4 onions and not enough carrots and potatoes. We're gonna have 2 more, so I might as well keep cooking the onions again. You guys have enough eggs for. Or meat for stew. Oh, we forgot about the greenhouse. What do I need for the greenhouse again? Glass and soil. And an iron bar. We can get soil for humble beginnings. And right away we get soil. Okay. We need 6 of them. That's a tree. That's not what I want. That's still not what I want. You going on there, though? Nope. We get berries, though. Wood. That's a rabbit. At least fight the rabbit. I don't want to build a compost. No, these trees don't have any price to it, so I might as well sell them too. Just pretty much just throwing them away. Give me soil already. Gave me 1, I know you can give me another. Alright, that's too many things. Piece of raw meat from that. Okay, we have onions there. I need these for farming. Potatoes. Keep the onions going, I guess. Another rabbit. Here's our carrots for these stews. We already have 4 eggs ready for the next set of chickens. So we're gonna put 4 on the butchery and then 4 eggs on, you know, respective chickens. I'm waiting for them to go before I start getting more cards for the soils. There we go. It seems like when they're hatching a chicken, they don't... Well, one, they don't move, and they also don't lay an egg. I don't have too many onions. Don't have enough potatoes, though. More stews for the list. I need 1 more potato. Keep the onions going. Okay. We have sand quarry, we have gold mine. I can go over there. And I think I'm gonna move all of this stuff. You're 0. There's a blossom in chat if anyone wants a blossom. These all over here, so that when I open cards, I have a space for it. We have poop, so we could start doing a composter if we get enough poop for it. So I'll hold on to the poop for now. Berry bushes for food. Still no soil yet. Got a key for a chest. I think it goes the other way. Yep. Got fruit salad, that's food. Iron ore for the smelter. A bone for the store. Berry bush for over there, rock up here. Wood for the smelter, stone for the quarry. Tree gets sold. Why are we not getting more soil? I would imagine it's a cheap thing that would always happen. I don't get soil before this is completely... This chest is empty. We're not going to buy this pack anymore. That's a rabbit. We need to fight the rabbit. This chest is empty. Got a key. Wood. Rock, tree. Key in the chest. Iron bar. Old tome. We'll keep that. See if we can get some poop from the rabbits. Yep, we got poop. We're gonna make a composter. We're gonna need a chest in between them. Range portal, of course. In the middle of the map where everyone else is. Move the food then. Okay. I need to get rid of a bunch of these because there's too many. We're also going to need a chest for all that money to go into, so I'll do that there. Two poop, plank, and brick. We can put some food in there, which I think I will grab all the berries that are in here. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. This is at least 2 pieces of soil. If it can be used with any food. They didn't really specify on the list. Potato there, you're an onion. Carrots go back on here. We have meat there. Stew, meat, meat, potato. And now we wait. We have milk. We can combine with the berry. This can go over here. Onions back on the list. This is at least 1 stew. No, that's 2 onions. That's 2 onions. What? That makes sense in my mind now. This over here. I want this mage on the berry bush. Goop. Bone. Bone. Dust. Gold bar. And we need a gold bar for something later. Are you poisoned? No, enraged. Okay. Put them together. Okay. Greenhouse. Glass. 2 iron bars. So I need sand quarry with, I'm gonna guess, a miner. Make it quicker. Then we put that in the smelter with a piece of wood. But just like the iron bar and just like the gold bar. Like that. How many pieces of glass do I need for the greenhouse? 2. Okay, our chicken's hatched. We only have 2 eggs here. We have more than enough chickens to go in here. I'm going to put them all into this now. So we have 2 more eggs. More meat for over here. You need a potato. You 2 need a potato. And onion. Make them all the same so it looks the same to me. Okay, that's a lot of sand. I don't think we need any more sand. That's wood. There's glass here. I'm going to put that on the soil. Our compost sewer is almost done. It is now done, so let's put the next 5 onto there. 2 iron bar, that's the second glass. I need a person. And I want the lumberjack on the lumber camp. This. 1 more sand should make enough glass for everyone. We have all the onions in the world again. That should be enough onions for just a moment. So what I'm gonna do in the meantime is wonder why we're missing a potato over here. But we can go like this and make 4 carrots. Actually, that's going to make quite a lot more than we need. Or we'll have 3 left over. Same as the onions. I'm okay with that then. Here's our greenhouse. We're going to get rid of the farm. That stays down here. What popped out? You need to get off. 2 glass. 2 soil. Milkshake on there. Stew's on there. Three, 4, 5. Looks like I need 1 more sand. You just need to keep cranking out wood for this. I'm actually going to go like this so that the next piece of wood goes on top. Why is it going up there? What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 2, 3, 7, 8. We have enough. If not, I have to do 1 more for both. I didn't mean to put them stacked together that way, but okay. Alright. More stews for everyone. Hey man, why are you way down here? Another piece of glass. You know, I'm gonna keep that there actually. The planks are way down here for some reason. They should be up here. Gold bars can be down here. Gold mine, let's put you there. Smithy we don't need just yet. The quarry we really don't need. Brickyard. Quarry goes here, you go there. Okay. We have all the eggs we need again. I'm just gonna sell the rest of eggs. We don't need them. Buster is done, so let's put another 5 on there. You need iron bars. We ran out. We're gonna need more. We should have enough glass to do the rest of our stuff. Put 1 more there. Onion. Onion. Why are all the potatoes stacked right there? Potato. I'm gonna move all the farms out here. And they're about to go off again. That's another farm. Because we have all the onions for all of these. What we don't have are the carrots, and we need 2 more potatoes. Well, now 4 potatoes. It's just all these carrots we need. I want to put together what we need next. We have 3 greenhouses. We need 6 glass. We have 6 glass. We now need 6 pieces of wood, 6 pieces of iron. Carrots are about to all pop out now. There we go. Bring them all down here. Carrot, 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 carrot. Carrots for growing. And stack these now because they're all completed, and then put them all on the stove. And you go up here. You come down here, you come down here. No, not like that. So this is done. Okay. Smell two plates. Farm, 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 farm. We have their first headphone beep, so that means my headphones are gonna die sometime soon. Or at least half of it. One more piece of wood, and then that lumberjack is done. You can go over here. I'm gonna leave all the iron bars right there. We have another piece of soil. Put them together. And I didn't get a chance to put the berries back on the composter. Actually, more than what we need. I need one more piece of food from the composter. Another greenhouse. Okay. Let's get both onions going. We'll get stuck behind a little bit on our food, but we'll be fine. Alright, we just need one more iron ore. And our chicken's hatched. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. That's the last iron ore. You can come off of there now. And there goes one earbud. There's a grubbin in chat if anyone wants a little bug. It's a cool little guy. Onion right there. That's our last iron bar, so we're just waiting for the composter, which is done. Now, I need one more piece of food that I can stuff in here with the berries. If I could get one egg from the chickens, that would be perfect for us. Because now we need to start growing these carrots. I think I'm going to grab the milkshake from this. We have the headphone beep from the other earphone now. Two. More feeding time now. There's our 4 eggs. Now there's more than 4. Don't need to make omelets anymore. There's another onion, put that there. Potato. And we just need the carrots for all of these. So I could take these all off now, but we have the butcheries still going. I'm not going to. So that when they pop... which they just did, I can start putting the onions on there. Okay. When these onions and potatoes now fully grow, we're going to stop them because there's nothing in the butchery. I know the chickens are probably going to be done by the time that these are ready. So we might want to take a second to look at it before I stop them. Once this earbud dies, that's when we're going to raid out. I don't know exactly how long it's going to take for it to do that. I don't think it's anytime soon. I think it's just giving me the warnings. Strange portal, right next to where all of our people are. Okay, got potatoes. You can go, not right there. The other potatoes. I'm hoping that if I take them out and then put them back in, they'll get done in an order I want them in. You can go up there. The carrots are going to have to keep growing. Oh, our chickens are ready. Two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Point up there. Okay. This composter we're going to keep just thrown in a corner. You can go here in between these two. Okay. Magic dust, that's a cell. Leather tunic, that's a cell, and so does the bone. Carrots are about to pop out. I think we fill the greenhouses with carrots. Why didn't you stay in it? That's weird. So now when these pop out, there's going to be 8, which means I have 2 left over. And I'll keep growing 2 more. And there goes the headphone. Okay, so we're going to stop here. I'm going to figure out how to put the map so I can get a clean picture of the entire thing. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to catch me live, I stream on Twitch on Mondays and Wednesdays from 10 AM to 12:30 PM EST, and on Saturdays from 10 AM to 2 PM EST.